A quick new idea, daily, from the world's greatest TEDx talks. I'm your host, Atossa Leoni, and this is TEDx Shorts. Say you're having a tough day and need a cute pet video to calm you down. What are you most likely to watch? A litter of puppies playing with a ball of yarn? Or a 14-foot alligator basking in the sun? Savannah Boan might guess that you'd pick the puppies, and she'd probably ask you to reconsider. Savannah is the International Ambassador for Conservation at Gatorland, a theme park and wildlife preserve in Florida. In today's talk, she examines the fear that many people have about these misunderstood predators and explains why they deserve our respect and, at times, even affection.
Why is it that we love lions, hippos, and sharks, but not the alligator and crocodile? I've been wondering that forever. I've always loved reptiles. And when I was a little Savannah, I didn't have very many friends, so most of the friends I did have were animals that I could catch, like lizards, snakes, frogs, and the occasional bumblebee. I've since spent my entire life studying reptiles. More specifically, alligators and crocodiles, up close and personal. I've learned so many things from alligators and crocodiles, like patience, how to get an amazing suntan, and a healthy fear of humans. I've also learned a few things that might surprise you and change your view as well. When I first started working at Gatorland, I went about the business of walking around and talking to all of the animals, paying attention to their body language, their eye movements, their interactions with each other, and their interactions with us. My boss came to me and asked me very sternly, "Savannah, are you talking to all those alligators and crocodiles?" To which I replied yes, with an inferred, "Duh, of course I am." He then asked me further if they talked back, and to that I replied no, but that wasn't quite true, because they do talk back, just not like us. They talk to each other all the time. They talk to each other with bellows, head slaps, body postures, and guttural noises. And yes, they even wag their tails. Just like all animals, alligators and crocodiles nurture their young, they protect and defend. But with alligators and crocodiles, we're only ever shown their aggressive and defensive side. Whether it's in cartoons or in the movies, any news story you hear about alligators and crocodiles, well, you're only hearing one side of that story. Alligators can't talk to us, and they don't have attorneys to help. Can you imagine if the only time anyone ever saw you was when you were upset and hangry? You probably wouldn't be very well liked either. Perhaps you've not seen how the mothers protect their young, carrying the babies in their mouths and on their heads. Mama alligators will sometimes watch over their babies for up to 3 years. Perhaps you've not seen how they play. Alligators and crocodiles will often play with water plants. They'll wear them on their head. They'll put them on their heads and swim around. And sometimes they'll even use an old t-shirt as a chew toy to practice their baby death roll. Some crocodiles, they don't want to interact. We have to remember these are very dangerous animals, so please don't feed them in the wild. Respect their space and habitat, and if you'd like to learn more about them, come to a place like Gatorland. Now back to my initial question. Why such different reactions to these animals? Could anthropomorphization from cartoons and movies have shaped our opinions and beliefs? Everyone knows the Lion King, the strong hero that rose from such adversity, and Bruce from Finding Nemo, leader of the fish-friendly shark support group. Sharks aren't bad, maybe they just need a little therapy. And dancing hippos, what's not to love here? But how are alligators and crocodiles always portrayed? They're always the villain, the evil, mean animal that's lurking in the shadows, up to no good. They've gotten a bad rap that has unfortunately had real-life consequences. I believe that alligators and crocodiles deserve the same healthy respect that all animals do, so that we recognize how important they are to our ecosystems, we conserve their habitats, and most importantly, we protect them, because this is not okay. Until Hollywood makes a movie with an adorable alligator or crocodile character, I'm using social media to show their characters. And they are exactly that, characters. Each one of them is an individual. They're not villains. By showing you the softer side of alligators and crocodiles and using social media in conjunction with conservation education, it is my hope that we can all realize that these animals deserve to have safe habitats that they can call home, where they can find mates, raise their young, and yes, maybe even play a little.
The TEDx talk you just listened to was recorded at a TEDx event in Orlando, Florida. All TEDx events are independently organized by volunteers who believe in TED's mission of ideas worth spreading. Special thanks to the organizing team at TEDxOrlando. Want to listen to more TEDx talks? Visit our website at ted.com/TEDxShorts. I'm Atossa Leoni. Thanks for listening and see you tomorrow.